Hello all, very good afternoon and good morning. So today I have come up with some new video, which is explanation of Commerce 2211, which is very recent in the market, which has been launched last year only. It is a continuous improvement, a continuous innovation of SAP. Continuous improvement and continuous innovation of SAP. Now, SAP will not be rolling out any new versions of it. They will be just having a patch with the 2211.1, 2211.2. In such a form, they will release a patch with the new functionalities they will be bringing in. So, this is the market of SAP now going forward. So, let's get started. It is again a hybrid solution which contains most of the out-of-the-box relevant extensions for building an e-commerce solution for B2B and B2C customers. It is again an omni-channel solutions where your application can be connected to various third-party interfaces and APIs for sharing the data and for receiving the data using the post method, which is one of the most industry used significant HTTP defined methods. SAP is upgrading on a fast scale, and SAP is trying to bring the frictionless e-commerce experience to their end customers and to their end customers who will be using B2B and B2C. In 2211, they are significant upgrade, and now SAP is using the industry top technology and top versions uh, for the development purpose. So JDK 17 has been used. The Spring Framework version has been upgraded to 5.3.23 version. Apache Tomcat is upgraded to 8.5.84 bundled version. Solar Engine is upgraded to 8.11.2 version. Spring Security have a huge change from 5.x version to 5.6.9 with more enhanced security tags which you can implement on your OCC V1 and V2 even in your REST-based controllers. REST-based controllers where you use edit request mapping, they have the annotations which you can use on top of it to that so that the specific controller and specific methods can more be secured. Image Magic is also been upgraded, and yeah, CCV2 portal deployment, which yes, manifest.json file is the most significant file for achieving the application downloaded into a specific tenant, and relevant versions software gets upgraded onto your CCV2 tenant where you can deploy your custom code base over there. So this is the download URL of the SAP Commerce Cloud. I will share you this URL so that yeah, you can also have a if you want to download, you can also go ahead and download the SAP Commerce Cloud in the description box. SAP Commerce 2211 is a continuous innovation. As I said, you 2205 is getting duplicated in 2024, and SAP Commerce 2105 is getting duplicated in August 2023. This is the SAP machine installation link. Now there are two ways where you can install the software. One is yeah, go to Oracle and install the JDK and then do the path variable setting into environment variable. Use create Java home and yeah, do the complete installation and see the Java version. Else, you can just download the SAP machine link, there's an exe file, execute it. It will do everything for you. Your Java home, Java path will be there in your local machine and it will be up and running. When you download the SAP package from the SAP SAP portal, you will have these two folders. One is your complete commerce package. One is your complete commerce. One is your complete commerce package, and one is your package which contains all your integrations. related extensions which help your application to integrate with Data Hub, SAPI, AWS. So you can use yeah. This is for your integration and this is for your commerce suite. What are the new features in SAP 2022 11? So SAP Commerce Cloud Composable Storefront, it is nothing but a rebranding of your Sparketer Space storefront. So as you know, Sparketer is an open source project, but yeah, SAP has rebranded itself to one composable storefront. It basically means that if you have a multiple sites running, you can have one storefront which can cater all the different base store which has been associated to a CMS site, and base store contains internally the product catalog and the content catalog, and you can use one storefront where, let's say, your site has been hosted for three countries: UK, US, and Germany. And I'm assuming that all the three countries have the same product catalog but different content catalogs. So you can have one site which can cater to all the three different countries. I will, in my next video, I will create a flow chart how it could be done. Now here, sell more by seamless expanding your product offerings. Now, sell more basically means intelligent selling when a customer is landing onto a PDP page, and there's a machine learning algorithm which is keep on updating the commerce portal with what are the most relevant and frequent products related to the products which customer is visiting the PDP page. Again, I am saying what are the relevant and most sellable products associated to the product which customer is on the PDP page. Those products is coming into a carousel, which is intelligent selling of the products. Integration of a login with CDC to reduce the development efforts. As you already know, when we have a CDC implementation, yeah, it requires Gigia based integration extensions, and there's a integration required, code customization required. But now, yeah, most of the things has is been part of the out of the box, so you don't need to do much implementation. We can use out of the box approach only. Add to cart for Calasol, create card, show password while registration, CMS and video component, out of the box features. Buy online, pick up in store, reCAPTCHA installation page. reCAPTCHA is basically not number and text. It comes with an image and it asks user to select the image in the CAPTCHA. And there's a button that I am not a robot that has to get ticked, and then you can use it. It is good to have but not must to have. If you want to use it, you just need to enable it and you can start using it. Improved order visibility for the B2B. So B2B is basically business is selling to business. There is a dedicated users, B2B customers who have the login ID and password, who will be logging to a storefront, and they will be visiting your homepage, PLP, PDP, cart page, checkout journey, and place the order. Now there can be there is a one B2B unit, and that B2B unit there can be hundreds of customers who have who is a part of that B2B unit and will be placing an order against their company for their customers. So let's say if there are 100 customers, each B2B customer can see order placed by other customers or colleagues when they go to the order history page. So it brings a uniformity. Now, if let's say if a customer resigns or left the company, his order will not go on a toss. A different user, an admin user, an approver can see which are the orders that X person has placed and identify for which customer that X customer has placed the X B2B customer has placed the order for. Business have a full control of the order cycle. Improved system admin back office personalization introduced new view product cockpit comparator feature. So here now back office is a complete GUI. When you open a back office, you will first notice a slight different look and feel. As all the SAP GUI will share the most consistent look. You can see that there are different but more intuitive icons everywhere. I will show it to you in some time. SAP has brought a new theme. The theme name is SAP Morning Horizon, which is now a default theme for your back office and the smart edit. There is a new navigation widget in back office in case you want to have more focus on the space in the center working area so that you can minimize your explorer tree and yeah your navigation nodes which are there. They have brought other product comparator features so that you can compare products in your product cockpit. SME commerce application can be punched into the buyer-specific organization storefront to provide frictionless product visibility for their customers. Previously, punching out means if any application wants to punch in their products into the commerce environment, whether it is a B2B or B2C, they can punch in. But order lifecycle is being managed by that third party organization. Here in SAP, if SAP storefront wants to punch in their sets of product to Amazon, it could be possible because of there are few new specific controllers they have introduced in the punch out extension, which can be used for this specific purpose. New invoices interface for accurate and time to detail with the customers. Now, SAP has introduced new data call. Previously, we have SAP documents for data call, but now we have a new interface for the invoices for real time detail to our customers. That interfaces is being getting invoked by the out of the box utility job. They are hitting the designed endpoint of your legacy system via some mediator like Data Hub or SCPI to get the information. Build multiple sites in base store in the same code base and restrict the customer for specifics. So these are data isolation now. SAP has brought data isolation that one customer can be associated to that specific site only. There was most of the times there is a requirement that I have two CMS site which is running for Germany and France. France user is able to log into my Germany storefront also, and my Germany's storefront customer is able to log into my France site also, which always was a major concern, and custom code development has to be invoked over there, and based upon the custom logic we have to stop one site customer to log in to different site. But now they have brought data isolation technique. With data isolation, when your customer is registering there, you can implement that customer belongs to which CMS site. To that CMS site only that customer will log in. Cart validation OCC API for customer satisfaction is also early validation of cart before landing on the checkout page. Product recommendation engine that matches the machine learning algorithm. Blue and green deployment. Use your third party data through a deep learning model to generate product recommendation based on cloud wisdom. Cloud wisdom is basically a logistic and linear regression algorithm they have implemented, in which, based upon a union mechanism, they're identifying the first party data via analytics. You can have Google Analytics, you can have Adobe Analytics, and you can have analytics extensions which is out of the box available, and you can enable those extensions into your back office. You will have a node for it where you can do the data verification and which is your trending product buying season. Your customer is buying this product in this season. And based upon it, you can frame your customer journey, what customer wants to see on it. Commerce wanted to set up in your local machine. So there are two ways. One is manual setup where you will unzip the folder and then create the directly in your D drive, unzip it, go to their platform package, you set the environment variable, do and clean, then write develop because you are having a development machine, and then do and all, and execute the module gen, give the name of your package, what is the name of the extensions are for which company you are working, and then all the sets of back office extensions, storefront extension, facade, core, those all lists of extensions will get generated by a module chain, and then you have to build a custom code on it top of it. But the easiest way is to use a stall SAP, which is already available in your stall package out of the box. You execute it, and you will have a custom folder. You will have a config folder where you will have a local extension.xml file where all the out of the box extensions will be part of your local extensions.xml file. And then later you can, in custom folder, you can remove your YB2B or YB2C extension package and you do a module gen. It will save a lot of efforts for you. I will show you a local setup how we can do it in next slide. So this is, so now let's say you already have one commerce application in your machine, which is assume let's say 1908 or 2005 or 2011, and you want to do a second setup 2211. Those previous version till 2205 are in JDK 11, 2205 are in JDK 17. So we cannot disturb the existing code base also because you would be working on it. So this is a command prompt. You can set these things over there. Set Java home, set path, install this. This is this command we need to have it because 2211 contains the Node.js npm tool. So this you have to install it, and then install minus bat setup, initialize and start. Let me show it to you now. So I will just go to here. So this is my out of the box site. Most of the times you will face this issue error by initializing the setup. You will see this exception that unable to install the package, unable to determine the path of the npm tool, error command failed where npm is, where is not recognized an external or internal command. Where is not recognized. This is, with this command, your that exception will be resolved. But there is one more place, which is your build callback.xml file. So I will just show it to you. So here you will see this file build callback.xml file. It is in module npm ancillary npm ancillary. I will show you. Here you have a build callback.xml file. Here there is a place. See, this is the place, line number 135. In line number 135, you have this path. In this path, there is something you will see different. The something which you see different is this. You will have this environment, not path, which is a case sensitive. This is case. So you have to put this path because here your in this path your npm would have been stored. So by default, it will pick the relevant path and your build will be successful in your local machine. Okay. So now This is your power tool site and this is your back office. I will just log into back office and show you the new GUI. So this is a new GUI of 2211. This is more friendly now. See, this is how your navigation can look like. You have a big screen where you can control your uh, information. Okay, so let's see. Now, let me just walk you through some of the most prominent feature over here. So let me open B2B commerce. I have a B2B customer. Let me open the B2B customer. So this is a B2B customer. So let me open one B2B customer. Okay. Here you will see this standard language and site preferences. This. Now when a customer registers onto a site, this customer belongs to which country, you can use this site preferences field. Now you can bind this customer that this customer should be only accessible to which of my storefront, which was not a feature provided previously. This is a customization we used to do it uh, in our previous commerce implementation, but in 2211 this feature is already available for you. Here you have a standard language here. Let me just see what in addresses. This is addresses, approver, password, the payment, coupon, order. These are the fields in an order. Personalization, prices, administration, tab. Let's see if any new field we have there. Then we'll talk on employee. So for employee can be assigned to a certain sites with data isolation enable. I will talk on it. I'm just trying to show it to you. This is how it looks. Now you can have the media for your specific user. If he wants to load his media, he can go and load the media over there. So these are all the out of the box attributes available. Product interest. Here you want to when a customer logs in and you have any specific component for him. So he will and you can configure the interest of the product which he has already viewed it multiple times using analytics. Business users can go and configure it. We can automate it. We can configure those lists of products which he has already seen it. He will see it again when he logs in, so that you have a good turnaround time for the products buying for the specific customer. Retention state is a new attribute for which has been introduced as a part of 2211. Now let's go to the employee. So user, we have employee. Now employee, these are the list of employees. Okay, let me take anyone's employee. If you see this employee, so you have name, standard language groups, and description. You have default shipping, password, order, employee price, personalization, and if we go to administration tab, we have one attribute named site. We have one attribute name with visible sites. I think sites are visible sites. So if I will just show you. Visible stores and visible templates. So now here stores. We can bind this employee to which store this employee should belong to, basically. So if an employee belongs to that store, he can only access that specific store where he belongs to. So this was most of the time this was a requirement coming from the client that you have an employee and you please create an employee based upon the organizational group. Let's say if you have two sites, you will have a few sets of user will be belonging to one CMS site and few sets of user belong to a different CMS site. Let's say you have India storefront and you have, let's say, Japan storefront. But employee are employees for us. The same company is working in two different countries, India and Japan. So we have employees of the same company who are working in India and Japan. Customer always have a requirement that India employees should only see the India specific data, and Japan specific employee should only see Japan specific data. So we always have to create two user groups, add the restrictions so that those specific user groups can only access the storefront, can only access the store back office admin cockpit, and then they can look their specific data. But here, this feature is already available out of the box, where you can restrict your employees to access that specific country. So these are the few features I have covered as a part of 2211. I will be keep on creating new videos with the new features and functionality like ASM, Assisted Service Module, Solar Engine Customization, and I will be talking about the requirements which mostly customers have for the B2B approval journey, order placement journey, integration with SCPI, integration with Data Hub, creation of a new component in 2011 in coming days. Thank you. If you have not subscribed my channel, do subscribe me. It will help me motivated in giving more and more useful content for all of you. Thank you so much. And if you have any design questions in which if you are facing it, please ping me on the chat. Definitely, I will be helping you out with the solution.